Hi, this is Philip from icTrainer, and today we'll have a look on our new treadmill integration, so you can do also your inner runnings with icTrainer. So how it works, it starts first in the profile, as always. Means first you have to tell the profile that it's a runner profile, and this means now you have a treadmill control and a treadmill read. That's important that we split this because you can check, you have the choice if you want to control the treadmill by the app or only on the treadmill itself. So this is your choice. So if we search now, we can search for all FTMS treadmills, and here we have the possibility to search for read and write or only or read only. Read only means you control the pace and the climb always only on the treadmill itself. It's a little bit more safe because then you have to click manually if you want to go faster or slower or whatever. And if you choose read and write, this means the app can control the speed and also the climb of the treadmill. This means you can also run structured workouts, and if the next segment starts, the pace of the treadmill is adjusted to the pace of the next segment. And this could be a very big pace change, and then the pace is increasing slowly on the treadmill, so that's fine to do it. But you need to run the pace that is the target here, and this means it's a little bit. You need to be a little bit more fine with this mode. But you can also control then the pace and the climb also on the treadmill itself. You can always override what the app is. What's the app goal? So now we search for read and write, and then we have a look for the rest. So now we are connected. We can see the maximum speed my treadmill is allowing. This is 20.8 kilometers, and the maximum slope it's possible. It's 15 degrees. So I use an Adidas model, but all FTMS-enabled treadmills should be possible here. So, and now, if you decide now that you want to do one workout without the app control of the space, then you unclick only this checkbox. Then you read only the values out of the all the stuff. And so if I have it activated, then it means I can control the pace from the app. So let's have a look how it works. So now we go in a free training, and if we start it, now we get asked to start a treadmill. That's important because with starting the treadmill, you give the treadmill the information that now he can get informations about just the target speed and all the stuff. So now I have started it, and now it takes some seconds to bring the treadmill on the first target pace. This is 6 kilometers per hour in the free training, so it's not too fast. And now in this mode, now we are able now to control the speed here in the app. That's possible. So I'm now faster, or I can control it at the treadmill itself. And now you see I have added again a little bit speed, and I have added a slope of 2 degrees. So this is the stuff I can do on the treadmill and in the app. In the app I can control only the pace. On the treadmill I can control pace and the slope in the free training. So, and that it is. Now you can do your training, you can change the speed and all the stuff as normal in this training, and you finish the training if you're stopped, and then the treadmill is going slower again, and if you save the results get also uploaded to Garmin Connect, Strava or whatever. So that's as in the indoor training. So now we need to have a look if we control in a workout, in a structured workout, how this works. And here is now an important change or information in comparison to the bike training. Here you have a FTPa value. This is functional threshold pace. So it's similar to functional threshold power on the bike training, but it's the speed you can run maximum for 1 hour. This here is the 1 kilometer speed. So this means 5 minutes per kilometer means I can run up to 12 kilometers in 1 hour. This is then my FTPa. And then all the ratio-based workouts are calculating in comparison to this value. Means 90% of this FTPa, the 90% is then on the speed in kilometers per hour. So 90% means not 100% is 12 kilometers and 90% is then 10.8 kilometers per hour. This is then slower and it's as on a bike. All values below 100% are easier than the FTP or FTPa, and all values about it are much more hard to reach. And this is how it works there. And then if we go in a structured workout, or if here we create a structured workout, we can define if we want to change or set the pace in FTPa ratio value or in minutes and seconds. We use this one. So, and now here we have it again. If you have 100%, we can see it here. If we click on it, this is 5 minutes per kilometer, and 85%. Click again is 5 minutes 53. And so we can define now a workout, and the only change in comparison to the bike is that you can always define also a ratio, a climb. So here this is 28% pace, and here 28% pace plus 2% climb. So because also on your treadmill you have always both possibilities to control your training, the pace and the climb. And so you can build your trainings, and as we can control it now by the app, it's possible that we define, for example, if we're doing HIIT training, we can also have very hard changes in the training. So this is now 30 seconds, so we have also a pause of 30 seconds. So this is then we will repeat this, and we will add another left. So here this is a warm up there, and then we have now very hard climbs or very hard HIIT intervals, and in this case, as the treadmill is controlled by the app, it's absolutely very easy to do, but you need to run this speed now. This is the thing you have to do, but you don't have to control these big changes on the treadmill itself. It's also very complicated to do, so I prefer to have it in this way, that the treadmill is doing it, and I can overrule it then on a treadmill itself if it's too hard, whatever. Yeah. And another point here, if I start now again, important point, we always show the speed in kilometers per hour and in the speed per minute, kilometer per minute, because this is the value you see on your treadmill, and this is the value you calculating normally all your running sessions. So this is the reason why we have both values in mind. Reduce now the speed, and you can hear also it's getting slower and slower. And again, this is the speed I see now on the treadmill, and this is the speed I have in my head on all my speed calculations normally, because I don't know the speed in kilometers per hour for running. That's out of my head. And the last point is we will have a look to the real course workouts based on GPX files to run a virtual route with the treadmill. Until now we have only one example for it here. It's a video here around this area, but it shows up all the functionalities we have there in mind. We will add step by step more videos for sure, but at the moment it's only this one. So there are some differences to the indoor bike training. The first is we can control the treadmill only by whole numbers. So 1% climb or slope, 2% slope, 3% and so on. But not 1.5, 2.5, 2.6%. This is not possible, so it's controlled by bigger steps. Another point is we cannot simulate downhill running with the treadmill. It's a technical issue because the treadmill is not allowing us to go downhill, and so the speed advantage I have downhill is not reproducible with the treadmill. But yeah, that's it. Another point is if we started training with integrated GPX data, then the app is only controlling the slope and not controlling the speed. The speed is controlled by yourself on the treadmill or with the plus minus buttons. I will show it to you. This is also explained here in this connection screen. And now we connect to the treadmill, and now we can start the training. And now in 10 seconds the training is to be started, and now we will see that the slope is not is still then the 1 kilometer until I change it. I can change it here in with the buttons, or also with the on the treadmill to a higher value. That's possible, but I cannot. It's not controlled automatically by the app. And now we see, and until now there's no slope, and if we reach this 2.5% slope, then it's the treadmill is using 2% slope as the code value. We have here also the map around it, so this is as you know it from the indoor biking stuff. So that should be fine for you. So now we will wait for some seconds. We are very slow here. That's the reason why it takes a little bit time. I need to increase the speed a little bit, and then I reach now in some seconds this next slope. Yeah, and here we are. Now we see, yeah, it's 2%. Yeah, that's it. So this is also, such virtual courses are also possible. Yeah, and now we are happy to get more information from you, what you need additional for the running, for the indoor one training here, or what how you want to control the treadmill by the app or such stuff. Feel free to yeah, share your thoughts about it, and we hope this is also giving you an additional important feature to improve your training. And so just train, no game.